Okay, well, I think that's decent. I don't really like the way that looks, but it's gonna have to do. Okay. Alrighty, sorry about that. Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, Just Keep Swimming 1111. I hope you're doing spectacular this afternoon. Today is a very special day, March 22nd of 2022. And as normal, I do 22s on the 22nd of every month. So if you're just tuning in, please like and subscribe so you don't miss the next opportunity that you can probably jump in and get a $22 Celtic Cross reading for yourself. All right. Thank you all for being here. We're going to start with a general because it's going to be a bonus reading, okay? So I'm going to do a general reading for everybody, even if you didn't order a $22 reading for yourself. I'm going to go ahead and do a bonus for the collective that's tuning in and watching anyways. Thank you so much for being here. All right. Oh, you're watching from work. Hey, Elizabeth. Hey, Markers. Good to see you guys. Good afternoon. Hope you're having a good day. Hey there, Nancy. Much love to you too, hun. All right, so Spirit, please guide and direct me right now. For the general collective group, for us all, what is the message from Spirit? What do we need to know? Okay, show me the collective group. For some reason, this one's wanting to be here. Bottom of the deck here, we have what looks like Atlas. He's got the weight of the world on him. He's the strength card representation, and all the pictures and the photos in the background are different Circle Manchetti decks, tarot decks, that represent the strength cards. So this is the strength card in essence, but it holds all the energy of it, and he's holding her up just like Atlas holds the world. So I do feel like the overall underall energy for the collective group as a whole is you guys kind of feel like you have the weight of the world on your shoulders. There's just a lot going on in your life right now, and it's difficult. It is difficult to carry, but the good news is you're carrying it. You're handling it. Saturn wouldn't give you something you couldn't handle. Okay, he's just wanting you to be stronger. So you've got it, okay? All right. Spirit, please guide and direct me for the collective group. Celtic Cross today, bonus message. Celtic Cross bonus, please guide and direct me. Spirit guides, please be with me, help guide me in a message of truth, love, and light for the collective group watching me. Celtic Cross. Okay. Bottom of the deck over here is Temperance. Again, testing and trying your faith. This is extremely difficult. Temperance only comes up after the Devil card. So the overall underall is you're facing the devil, or you've just got through facing your devil, and now you're looking at him and feeling like you need healing, okay? Because it has been way too difficult for you. And I think your body has suffered. I think your mind has suffered, your emotions, your belief system. There's so much that has just, under the weight and the pressure, has almost broken. So you're in a deep recovery right now. And this is the Fix-It Angel. And excuse me, guys, I'm sorry. I'm a little bit sick. I've been sick yesterday and the day before, and I've just not been myself. I've not been very well. It's just getting me. My oldest son is really sick. He's got a bad cough. This weather over here in Colorado has really taken a toll on the dry air and just our throat and everything. So it's not sinuses. I think it's just a change of weather. So bear with me on the voice thing, guys. I am drinking tea and I'm sorry. I know it's kind of annoying. Anyways, Sagittarius, Jupiter, fix-it angel, the practitioners in the office, the doctor is here, the one who's going to fix everything. It's going to take some time to get restoration and healing, but this is the beginning of a new birth, and sometimes it takes a little bit longer for spring to arrive. Hang in there with those snowy flurries, with those cold nights, with those bipolar days of spring. 1 minute it's hot and warm and the next minute it's cold. Hang in there, because before you know it, summer will be here. And so this is a hang in there card, guys. Hang in there. Hey, Star Moon Angel 1111. Oh, she just posted a reading yesterday and she said the same thing about facing the devil. Really? That is awesome. I'm so glad that we are in harmony. And as a collective family, we're all just feeling the energy together. That's great. That's a beautiful confirmation. Kira, you're facing the devil. Yeah, you guys are definitely facing that devil down. And sometimes the devil is yourself, you know, but it could be whatever your situation is. Okay. I get this to be there. Okay, that feels right. Bottom of the deck, you're not going to believe it. There's another healing card. Now, guys, we've been picking up on this for a few days now, haven't we? We have all been picking up on restoration, recovery, healing, getting better, fixing things, aligning our chakras, aligning our life. And that's just a confirmative, gosh, if I can talk, confirmative message. All right, so the overall underall energy is you are healing. It's going to take time. I think you're okay with that. I'd rather you guys heal than suffer for a long period of time. Sometimes healing hurts. You got to feel it to heal it. So I know that this is the hardship that you're in. We're going to go ahead and read the overall underall oracle before we get started on the Celtic. This is the number 9, which is a great omen for endings, by the way. So this is support, bearing the weight of others. 'Tis not enough to help the feeble up, but to support them after. By William Shakespeare, Timon of Athens. So this card represents the offering of strength and the assistance and the bearing of a burden on behalf of other people. Providing support can take many forms. Moral support that you're giving someone, emotional support, physical support, and sometimes even financial support. We can offer our shoulders to bear the weight, or lend an ear, or share grief for others. Here a jester offers his shoulders, on which the girl can perform. He raises her up, allowing her to be the focus of the audience's attention. His subdued posture deliberately taking second place. His identity is hidden. He provides an anonymous contribution. He's not seeking fame or credit. You do not always have to settle for being second fiddle, though. In the background, there are 3 tarot cards representing strength, which serve as props to reaffirm this card's message. Be careful not to allow others to take advantage of your generosity and your help. Oh, guys, I love you guys. You guys have such a big heart. You know, not a lot of people are going to appreciate your big heart, but I'll tell you one thing. My collective group is patient, kind, understanding, and giving and supportive of me and each other. And you guys are a great group of people. I can promise you that. There's a lot of people out there on YouTube watching tarot, but I have a very strong feeling that I attract very good-hearted people on my channel, and I've seen it through the comments. A lot of you guys are givers, not takers. A lot of you guys are forgivers, and a lot of you guys are strong as hell and determined. And I used to, and I know Markers, you probably remember a long time ago when I started my channel, I would talk about this, but I was remembering the movie G.I. Jane. Y'all know, Demi Moore. And she goes to be a Marine, but it was more than a Marine. I think it was the Navy SEALs or something like that. I don't know. What was it called, Markers? It's like special ops, but it was for the Marines. I forgot the name of it. I can't think right now. But anyways, it's a very special team of people, and not everybody graduates and makes that group. Not everybody gets that title. So there's about, I would say about, what, 50 people going into a class to train to be these Navy SEALs. And they're like the best of the best. They're the ones you send into other countries to get shit done. Like what's going on with Russia. They're the ones that would go underwater and arise somewhere on a beach and storm in. You know, these are the badass motherfuckers that will swim under submarines and with sharks. I mean, it's insane. These people are badass, amazing soldiers. Anyways, about 50 people go in, and guess what? Not everyone's gonna make it. And so about 9 people out of that 50-person group are actually gonna come out a Navy SEAL. And so in the, you know, in the movie and what's going on, yeah, probably the Rangers as well. There's a lot of really cool groups of soldiers. But these ones are water dogs, okay? And anyways, in the movie, yeah, she goes in and they just doubted her. 1, she was a girl. 2, not even the best of the best men go out and they're strong as hell and make it through all the physical exertion and tests that they have to go through. There's a lot of physical suffering to do that. They get waterlogged. What do you call it? Where like they try to drown you to get information out of you. I don't know what you call that. I thought it was waterlogged, but I could be wrong. It might be waterboarding. They make you sit outside in the cold and the mud. And they make you swim in the ocean with sharks. And yeah, there's freaking sharks, man, at night. And they make them swim in the ocean, like conquering their fear of sharks. It's scary as hell. And I tell you what, I'm a strong motherfucker, but I honestly would not do that. I'm terrified of sharks, I'll tell you that. The sharks is probably what would terrify me more than anything, the water and the sharks. I'm okay with almost everything else, but fuck the water and sharks. Anyways, point being, Temperance card and the Strength card. You're a badass Navy SEAL. That's what this is. You are G.I. Jane, or G.I. Joe for some of you guys, okay? You know what I mean? You are the water dog. You are the SEAL. Okay, and I'm going to tell you, you're in a journey that there's a lot of people called to this journey. Not everyone's going to make it through the journey, and that's just for real. It's sad, but you're going to watch your fellow brothers and sisters in your collective group come into this mission and not pull through, and it's going to be hard for you to watch. Just like in the movie, watching your fellow you know, soldiers ring the bell because they give up. They give up. And that's what happens in the training. They say whenever you give up, you can quit at any time. You go to the middle of the yard and you ring the bell and you let everybody know that you're done and you leave. And that's it. You're not going to be a Navy SEAL. You know, so the point is, a lot of you guys are being asked to be strong, to put in the work on your journey, which is a self-healing, but it's more than that. It's about devotion. It's about determination. It's about seeing things in a different perspective. It's about having balls to forgive. It's about having balls to actually want to overcome your pride and ego, hello the devil, and overcome your desires and your wants for the better good for yourself. Not everyone is capable. There's a lot of people called to this mission, and they're going to fall prey to their own devil. They're going to fall prey to themselves, and they are going to fall into ego, and they're going to say, fuck this mission. And a lot of them are going to not ask for forgiveness and nor give forgiveness. A lot of people are going to slam the door on this mission because it's just asking too much of them. It's taking too much of them away. And that's understandable. Not everybody is built for the mastering of the soul. I just want you guys to know that whoever this reading is going to resonate for, you're going to make it. You're going to be that Navy SEAL. You're going to be one of those 9 people. Not literally the number 9, but you know what I mean? I'm just using that as a figure. You're going to be one of the few that are going to overcome your devil. Somebody had, Kira, that's why markers and stuff are attracted to each other, movie buffs and Colorado peeps. I am a movie buff. I could just watch movies all day. Anyways, I love tarot more than I love movies. Anyways, I just want you guys to know that don't feel bad if you feel like this is kicking your ass. Don't feel bad if you feel like you want to give up. The fact is you don't give up. The fact is you're still here, pushing yourself to the limit. And I know you're going to get through this. You're a fighter. And you're going to fight for the truth. And you're going to fight to the end. And you're going to be devoted because you love yourself. And as much as you want to tell yourself you love your soulmate, or you love your significant other, or you love your twin flame, you love yourself more. And I know that. Spirit knows that. We know you love yourself more. And that's a beautiful thing. And the reason that's important is because you're fighting for you. You're fighting for your soul to defeat centuries of karma. You're fighting for your soul to level up. You're fighting for yourself more than you're fighting for union, more than you're fighting for some kind of enlightenment. You're fighting for your soul to be the strong, beautiful, loving embodiment of Source's light that it can be. And ironically, and I did not plan how this is like playing out, but that story about fighting for your soul hit me because look at my thumbnail. Click out of the video, go look at my thumbnail that I made before I did the video. And I only picked the thumbnail because it was 22. It was Soul 22 from the movie Soul on Disney. And anyways, in that movie, yeah, here we are, another movie. I should call this movie tarot. Anyways, you guys know that soul never wanted to be in human form. And no matter how many gurus tried to teach that soul about wanting to live, it didn't want to until it was inspired by somebody else's life and it got to feel things that it never felt before. And then out of centuries of teachers trying to help 22, the little figure on the picture, that little blue figure was actually the name of the figure was 22. And I picked it because today's the 22, March 22nd, 2022, and we're doing the 22's. So I picked that little picture for today because it was 22. But funny because that story actually resonates so far with your reading. You're going to be the one out of all those teachers to make 22 jump. And maybe you're not going to do it on purpose. Maybe it's going to happen by accident. But it's going to happen. And I don't care if it's on purpose or accident. And Spirit doesn't care either. Spirit's like, I don't care if you jump on purpose or you're pushed. The point is you're going to make it. That's the strength card. You support so many other people. You're always helping others. I really feel like you're always giving favors. You're helping with money. You're helping with cleaning or support, or, you know, some kind of moral, emotional support. You're always being a help. You're always saying yes. And it's so healthy for you because you actually got a very strong backbone. All of those yeses, it's hard. And a lot of people would say no. No, I can't watch your kids today. No, I can't help you with that financial situation. No, I don't want to take you on with all your problems. I have my own problems to deal with. A lot of those people would say no. Okay, and they would worry about themselves. You are very different. You're going to take on the extra pressure because you're going to build muscle. You're like, I may not have the muscle to fucking do this shit right now, but by saying yes and focusing and working hard and pushing, I'm going to do it. It's going to be hard as fuck, but I'm going to do it, and I'm going to be stronger for it. And you're damn right you are. You're goddamn right you are. So you're building your strength. You're facing your devils. Okay, whatever they may be. Overall, under all right. So we just got started. Damn. We're going to hurry up, though, because I got to get to the 22's. Let's start with you. What's going on with you, my friend? Oh, we have, it looks like, oh, a magician. And I love this little triangle because it's never ending. It's like 3D. I love that image. And it's like the puzzle maker. You might love puzzles. And then the dove represents Venus, love, peace, forgiveness, purity. This is definitely the magician. He's doing a lot of tricks. All right, so this is you, a master of illusion. You guys are a master of illusion. In fact, you make what you do look easy. People are like, oh, it must be so easy for you. You can handle it so well. And you're like, wow, I'm not handling my shit well at all. But sure, if you want to believe my illusion, abracadabra, I'm handling the weight of the world well. Here you go. Really, it's a puzzle. It's a mess. And nobody really understands everything that you did to get where you are. Like, you worked really, really hard. It's not been an easy journey at all. The next one you have is the Moon card. And this is about secrets. It's about overly emotional, not able to manage your emotions well. You might have been dreaming of water lately. Water. It could be a pond, it could be a river, it could be an ocean, but you're dreaming of water. And you should think about that. What does that water emotional situation mean as you're dreaming about water, okay? Because anytime you dream of water, that's your emotions. What's in the water? Is it cloudy? Is it clear? Are you swimming? Are you just looking in? Is it warm? Is it cold? Is it, a moving water? Is it a still water? These are all symbols and signs and synchronicities to connect you to your spiritual situation. The next one here is deception. Hiding behind a tree. We've been getting this one a lot lately. I think you just are a master of illusion, and you're the master in the art of deception. You're making everyone think you've got your shit together, just point blank. Like, that's what it is. I have my shit together, but no, you don't. And that's why you're facing the devil. That's why it's so hard, and you're trying to be patient with yourself because you're ready to lose it. One more, one more straw can break the camel's back. One more fight, one more trigger, just one more. And it's like, I'm going to snap. I'm going to break. Everyone thinks I've got it all together, but I really don't. This is very, very, very hard. Just like G.I. Jane. Okay, in the movie, she wanted to give up and everyone thought she was so tough. But she was crying on the inside. She was really having a meltdown. And she ended up after being tortured by these peers, shaving off her head, basically saying, fuck you to everyone. I'm not here because I'm a girl. I'm a badass soldier. And I'm going to push through this like anybody else. And even though it was twice on hard as her than it was for them, she fucking did it because she was determined. And I think you're just as determined. You may not be built for the war that you're fighting right now, but you're getting your strength, honey. And like I said, it's not easy, but you're going to do it. Okay, let's read this, number 25. Yep, look at that. This is the art of misleading. I was absolutely right. Check it out. Misleading, illusion, and confusion. Do not be misled by what you see around you, or be influenced by what you see. You live in a world which is a playground of illusion, full of false paths, false values, and false ideals. But you are not part of that world. By Sai Baba. What we experience and how we interact is often indirect from a distance. Physical interaction that would normally have provided all of our senses an opportunity for feedback and assessment is now increasingly being replaced by virtual alternatives. From emails to texting, social networking, our relationships are becoming increasingly defined by virtual interaction, and that can distort and substitute our actual reality. We can now create multiple new identities. How we go about quantifying people and events is now increasingly based on new paradigms that we can provide a false perspective both for the viewer and the viewed alike. Again, you make it look easy, and I'm just going to leave it at that, guys. You make it look easy, and what you post on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok or just what you tell people, you know, this little illusion like, oh yeah, how are you doing? Oh, I'm great. I'm happy. Things are going great. Life just couldn't be better. You know, you're lying and you're full of shit. You're struggling, but that's good that you're not telling them. I'm not saying you should tell everyone your worries, because that's manifestation and you're just going to create more of it. So you don't want to do that. But I'm just saying, I know the real you. I know the truth. And as much as you want to tell people you got this, you're busting your ass and it's hurting. And there's not much more you can take. You're busting at the seams here. You've taken on so much weight and pressure, facing your devils, that you're very much at an all-time high of emotional, well, wreckage. And go ahead and deceive people if you need to, because you don't want to call more of it into you. That's for damn sure. When the moon is reversed, it's about nightmares. It's also fear of the unknown and conclusions, okay? Because something is over. Like there's a cycle that just ended. And you might have some confusion, not knowing where to turn for clarity. This is a descent into madness. Wow, guys. A descent into madness. And you know what I also feel? Because for a lot of you, this is additional. You're tired of the fake people in this world. And you want to get the fuck away from it. You hate fake news. You hate fake media. You hate fake people and fake lives. And you hate that you have to be fake in a fake world. And everything right now just feels like the Matrix. And you're just like, this is the fucking Matrix. This isn't even my reality. I'm just going along out of control. Listen, Linda. If you've been feeling like lately you're a hamster on a wheel and day after day goes by and you're just faking it, This is a call to reality, because what you're dealing with right now is a wake-up call. And you're just like, I need to get my shit together. I don't know, maybe you're going through a sati period. Whenever you go through a sati period in Vedic sidereal astrology, really it just means that Saturn is 12 houses away from your moon right now, or it's in the same house as your birth moon, or it's in the house after your birth moon. So there's 3 placements for the sati. Before your moon, with your moon, or after your moon. And if Saturn is in one of those situations for your moon, this could be a time where you just feel like you're getting your ass whooped, okay? And that's normal. You know, they say 7.5 years of suffering, but really it's, you know, only super bad for about 2.5 years. And really, Saturn just wants to make you grow up. Saturn just wants you to take responsibility for yourself, for your actions, for your karmas. He just wants you to grow up. He's a delayer of your wants, but he's not a denier. He's a hardcore dad. He's a hardcore coach. He's a difficult boss. And you may not like those people much of the time. But when it's Christmas and you're ready to get your bonus, you love your fucking boss. When you won 12 games in a row after your coach rode your ass to the ground, you love your coach. Because now you have the fucking trophy. Even though you hate your dad 9 times out of 10 throughout your childhood who's so hardcore on you, chances are when you're a successful, wealthy adult, you understand. And you look at your dad now and you're like, I see why you were strict. You made me strong. And you made me successful. You made me look at reality and not fantasy. And so there's a bittersweet there. But you might be going through something like that. And remember, Saturn's your friend, not your enemy. You know, I'm tired of this freaking old school astrology bullshit. I am so ready to be the rebel and just say, fuck the ancient astrology bullshit. They're so old. I'm sorry, but these old ass men from like centuries ago, what the fuck? Anyways, Saturn is not some enemy, and I'm sorry that men are ballless like ancient years ago, and they think Saturn's such an asshole. I know he's difficult, but for the better. Why is everyone so scared? I'm not scared of my dad. I'm not scared of a coach. I'm not scared of a trainer or a sergeant. They want what's best for me. Why would I be scared? Saturn is the shadow side of Source anyways. Saturn is Source. Saturn is part of God. He's not out to get me. He's out to help me. And the sooner I wake up, realize, okay, shadow side, not a bad thing. It's not so bad. So if you are going through a sati, or you are having some kind of a struggle with Saturn kicking that ass right now, it's going to be all right. Just understand, he wants something from you. Give it to him. What does he want? Does he want you to bust your ass harder? Does he want you to work more hours? Does he want you to quit some bad, stupid habit? Right? Markers, you fear bears and mad buffaloes. Oh, Elizabeth, you actually appreciate tough love, to be honest. I know it makes me better. See, you and I probably love Saturn. I love Saturn. I love my shadow side. I totally incorporate my shadow side. I'm not going to hide my red panda, okay? My red panda ain't going to be in some pendant, okay? My red panda can come out to play, all right? There's nothing wrong with the shadow side, and a little ass kicking every now and then it serves you good, honestly. I'm not promoting like physical abuse, okay? I'm just saying metaphorically from the universe, that's all. It's good for us, that's all I'm saying. So anyways, I feel like right now you're kind of being a little bit pressured. And you're like, this is a madhouse. I'm proud of you because you're playing it off really fucking good. You're not letting everybody know that what you're going through is actually as hard as it is. You're not. You're like playing it off. And whatever you're going through, people are like, wow, you're really going through your sati period? Damn. Or, you know, damn, you're really going through some hard shit in your life right now? Damn, you make it look so easy. You make it look good, okay? So I'm just going to say it. You make it look good, girl. Or you make it look good, boy. All right? You're doing the thing. And I'm proud of you. Spirit is proud of you. You're strong as hell. And like I said, this journey is not for the weak. And not everybody's going to make it out after an ass whooping like this. But you're going to make it out. I know you are. What's crossing you? Or should we say, who is crossing you? Who is the fucker? No, just kidding. It's probably Saturn. But who or what is the situation? Oh, somebody from the past. We have a 6 of Cups in reverse. Damn. That's crossing you, okay? And now you have a barrier. By the way, the tarot cards are revealing Cancer so far. So maybe you've got something going on in the sign of Cancer. Check your birth chart. Where is Cancer for you? Where is Cancer at? That's being affected somehow. Take a look at it. Anyways, there's a struggle. There's a big, big wall between you guys and a major, major barrier. I don't think this is going to be easily overcome because what's crossing you is someone that just doesn't make your life easy. On top of it, this is bringing up pain from the past. Talk about more heartbreak. Why do you guys have to have such a sad 6 of Cups? Why do we got to have a sad 6 of Cups? Why can't we have a happy 6 of Cups? Why has it got to be in reverse? Gifts of the heart. This is about keeping spoils for one's self, a refusal to acknowledge the good parts of the past, and letting others drain your emotional life. My friends, that's the barrier. I mean, a lot of you, yeah, maybe you're dealing with a Cancer that looks at the past differently than you is and sucking you dry. Okay? And they're just not, they're refusing to look at your past in any good light. Maybe you are dealing with an asshole like that. A very stubborn Cancer asshole. For some of you guys, you could be. But for a lot of you guys, it's metaphorical, your situation that's crossing you. And it's actually the situation itself, which is being emotionally drained by other people. And that's making your job so much harder. I'm going to be real with you. Listen, Linda, listen. You don't know how to say no very well. I'm not saying you don't know how to say no at all, but I'm saying you just don't know how to say no often. Okay? There's much of the time that you always say yes. Can you come do this? Yes. Can you come do that? Yes. Can you show up over here? Yes. Can you do this favor for me? Yes. Can we come over here? Yes. Can I borrow this from you? Yes. Can you help me with this? Yes. Can you, you know, it's fucking you up a lot. And, you know, that is the reality of this situation. And that's metaphorical, you know, that's just a spiritual thing that you're dealing with yourself is boundaries, barriers. That's boundaries and barriers. Know when to say no. Gotta know when to hold them. Know when to show them. Right? Okay, so that's for a lot of you. That's for probably most of you. I do think there's also an element, though, that in a nutshell, you're an emotional wreck. And like I said before, one more straw is going to break that camel's back. You know, I just think that you're emotionally high-strung. I'm not trying to be offensive to you. I'm just being honest with you. That's my job to tell you. I do think you are emotionally at your limit, okay? And I don't, you know, I'm not judging. You are who you are, and how you got here is how you got here. But you just can't take much more. You've been disrespected. And sometimes underappreciated, if not most the time. And you don't have to be second fiddle in your own life. Remember this card. You don't have to pretend like you're everyone's rock. Sometimes you need to be your own rock. It's okay to say no. And maybe that's a Cancer thing. You know, I do have Cancer here. I resonate a lot with the Cancer, you know, tropical, but the sign of Cancer, just the element of it is mom. And mom takes on the weight of the world. And mom takes care of the family. You know, mom worries for other people, and mom wants to make you feel better. Mom wants to be the rock as much as mom can, you know, and that's the element of Cancer. And so even if you don't resonate with the zodiac sign of Cancer, you're probably dealing with the element of Cancer where you're just taking on everyone's burdens and you just don't say no. How is this a problem for you? You don't sleep enough. You don't sleep comfortably enough. You don't have enough you time. You don't take care of yourself the way you deserve to be taken care of. You don't have the things that you deserve to have. Your body is not treated the way it should be treated. You know, those are neglect. And to be honest, I think you're dealing with a lot of neglect on yourself. And just be real with yourself. I mean, you don't have to come out and own it. I know you're putting this illusion that you're fine. But, you know, the reading tells me otherwise. The reading tells me that you're a little bit neglectful of yourself. And you're definitely not first. And I probably would say you're not even second most of the time. You're way more down the line here. You come in about 4th, 5th place. If you're lucky. If you're lucky, you're 4th place. You know, that's how I feel. There's other people in front of you. And that's the barrier between your security, your emotional security, and your rest and health and well-being overall. So that's what I'm getting. Let's look at your past. Oh, we have death in reverse. And drumroll, guide. We have a Scorpio Sag in your past. Scorpio is a very big karmic player. Sag and Scorpio, very big karmic players. You might have Saturn in Scorpio or Sag or aspecting it. We talked about the aspects of Saturn, if you guys remember. It's 3rd from Saturn, 7th from Saturn, and 10th from Saturn. Those are what Saturn looks at and points his finger at. So even if Saturn's not in Sag or Scorpio, he's looking at it, he's pointing at it, okay? So anyways, in your past situation, there was a person that broke your soul down at a very karmic level and just showed you the way. And you never really let go of that person. You weren't really able to close the chapter. But this was a karmic player. This was a karmic partner in your story. And he or she was meant to be in your life. They had a purpose. They had a moment where they transformed you, and Pluto probably had a lot to do with that as well. So they set you on the right path. But looking at your past with death in reverse, it's unable to face change in your past, not future, not present, just the past. There was a time in your past where you were unable to face some of the changes that you were going through. You might have been stuck in old habits, and you were forcing these cycles and these habits on a new circumstance in which you were being guided to. You might have been attacking surface issues like money, relationship, work-related, family, just surface issues without dealing with the source and the heart of your real karmic problem. So I think what you've learned from your past is how to let that go and how to go deeper. Super soul searching energy here, really going within. This lantern is the Hermit card, and it's about going on a difficult, lonely, dark, cold journey, very lonely for yourself. Okay, this has been a very difficult past. You were alienated, isolated, or abandoned, but that was your past, and it was hard, and you tried to attack and heal it, just the surface. You didn't, you know, back then maybe you just didn't have the skills to go deep. Okay, and that's what it is. You couldn't go deep back then. You were learning how to go deep. So anyways, I think it just got you on the right path, and I'm glad that's in your past. It's certainly not in your future. Okay, so that shit is gone. All right, let's take a look at your present situation. Whatever's going on today, right? Like what's happening. My friends, we have the Page of Wands. This is upright, super positive. It's optimistic for sure, for sure. It's passionately going after your dreams, making changes, tackling obstacles. You're tackling some projects that were unfinished business. You're tackling a lot of those unfinished projects. It might have just been unfinished healing as well, but you now have the energy that you hadn't had before to work on whatever it is you need to work on. For many of you, this is your physical body. You're working out, you're getting strong, you're tackling those things. For others of you, it's spring cleaning. Okay, for others of you, it's making a trip, planning for a trip, putting money away, packing, sorting, making plans. This is making plans. You know, the Page of Wands is all about communication, thoughts and processing and taking the first step, taking initiative. So I like that. And I do believe you are probably going to be going on a trip in about 3 weeks. It's kind of what I feel. Yeah, I'm thinking 3 weeks. Maybe you're not aware of it right now, but I hate to say that because I think you are aware of it. But there will be some movement at that time. This is feeling adventurous. It's about being full of energy and having a great energetic personality. It's about a laser focus to your soul's desires. It's about attention towards something you love to do that's thrilling and exhilarating. This is traveling of the soul, who creates stimulation in new places, ideas, and vistas. Notice the salamanders on the cloak, reflecting the fire element, which is creation. And the pyramids in the background represent creativity and manifestation in the real world. The Page of Wands is a grand adventurer. So that's you right now. You're in good spirits. You're in a good place, my friends. The next card is, oh my lordy, okay, Soulmate. Wow. You know, I did a Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine reading, what, like a week ago? This card came out. And didn't it come out in the fire sign reading? I'm pretty sure it did. I still have to do the other 3 elements for this month. But guys, here we are again. You are being connected to a fire sign soulmate, okay? And could it be a twin flame? Sure, it could. But this is strong fire energy. Sag is very prominent today. Sag, Sag, Sag. A lot of Sagittarius, a lot. It doesn't have to be. It could be Leo, it could be Aries, but I'm just saying the one that holds the most weight in the story is Sag. But anyways, right now, currently, you are connecting with your soulmate or twin flame. And if you haven't yet, coming week, you are going to connect through dreams, through desire, through whatever, but you are reconnecting. Look, you're mending the bond. Where this was once ripped and torn up, destroyed, you and this lover, it's being healed. Flat out. It's like double confirmations, healing, healing. Look at that, divine timing right down there. And that's this card as well, divine timing. So it's perfectly planned. All right. So you better get your shit together, guys. I'm just saying. I don't know. I mean, you don't have to jump all over your twin or your soulmate. You don't have to jump all over them. I'm just saying, if they are going to show up in about a week, I would think I would want my shit a little bit together, at least emotionally, because that's going to ruffle some feathers for damn sure. For damn sure. So I'm just giving you a heads up. If you're not sure that your soulmate is coming, this reading is telling you, yes, they're coming. If you needed some strong recognition for who this could be, we have some strong as hell Cancer and strong as hell Sagittarius. Leo also popped up. So Cancer, Leo, Sagittarius, and some damn Scorpio. Those are 4 signs that I know have something to do with this reading. Okay? So there's that one. Bless you. You're welcome. Okay, we're going to see the future. Now remember, this isn't the ultimate future, like what's going to happen in 10 years. This is the future as in the upcoming near events. So this is next week, basically. Okay, that's really what that means. Let's go ahead and turn them both over. Woo! Hell yeah. Okay, with a bang. We have the 5 of Cups in reverse, which is a good sign. And we have pride and ego. Again, like I said, facing the devil. Okay? That's the 15. Major Arcana, the pride, the ego of the soul. Coming out of a emotional storm. Listen, you guys may be one sandwich short of a picnic right now as far as your emotions. Okay, you are one snip snap from I'm going to lose my shit right now because of everything that you're carrying. But after this week, you're going to handle it. You're going to face the devil, and that could be someone who's difficult. It could be you who's difficult. It could be someone you have to say no to who's difficult. It could be Saturn himself that you've got to get in order and say, listen, I've done the work. Cut me some slack. You know, but you're going to face the beast. You're going to face the devil. And you're going to say, I don't want to cry anymore. I don't want to suffer anymore. I'm putting my foot down. Okay, this is enough. Enough frivolousness. Enough emotional suffering. Enough difficulty. Enough of that shit. I need some slack. Honestly. So you're going to get a break. And really, that's the good news. Enough's enough. When the 5 of Cups comes in reversed, it's about you being strong and overcoming your old and destructive habits. New growth is coming in, and you're going to have an empowering change about you. And that's the truth. That's what's happening in your near and upcoming future. Let's get a fortune cookie for this next week, little future moment. Spirit, can you give me some clarity on this future moment for the collective? Patience, good things take time. You're going to control your temper. Okay? That is literally this card. Patience, good things take time. You're managing your emotions. If you guys have been on pins and needles and kind of ready to lose your shit lately, this means you're going to go under a deep meditation and you're going to have patience. You're going to surprise yourself on how much patience you actually have with yourself and with others, or with your family or children or lover. You're just going to realize, wow, I've really overcome my demons. I have a lot more patience than I thought I had. So anyways, that's what's going on. Getting a grip emotionally, and I think you're just dying for that to happen. Okay. How do you feel in your situation right now? Like, what is your position on your story? Oh, we have the 2 of Cups in reverse, Cancer vibes again, and we have devotion. This is a lost relationship. This is a choice, you know, and somebody chose somebody else. They didn't choose you. And you were devoted the whole time. So this is heartbreak. This is a heartbreaking separation of someone that you love very much, this soulmate that you chose, but they didn't choose you. And honestly, that hurts. It sucks. And no wonder you've been kind of put through hell. You know, being rejected is not fun, and you just feel extremely rejected at this time. So that's how you see the situation, and that's how you feel. Abandoned, rejected, unseen, misunderstood, unchosen. What do you want with your soulmate? And what does your soulmate maybe want with you? Like, what is the desire here? You have action and the Empress in reverse. I like the bird going towards her because it's like you need to take action on this fucking problem. And the problem with the Empress in reverse is you're not being responsible. You're not taking care of yourself. You don't look good. I'm sorry, I hate to call it like it is, but I'm going to call it like it is. This is you don't look good. You're not taking care of yourself. Point blank, period. Again, Cancer vibes, right? This feminine mothering energy, even if you're a male, you know, it's just get your shit together. Take better care of your business. Take better care of your health. Take better care of your home. Take better care of your children. Get off your ass and take action on what's necessary and what's important. And that's what you want. You want your soulmate to take better care of themselves and maybe take better care of their children and better care of responsibilities, be it emotional, mental, physical, or financial. You're like, take some fucking action. That's what I want. I want this fucker to do the right thing, to be moral and be upstanding and help me out. You know, the 3 is about growth and birth and helping. And when a woman is pregnant, she needs help. And the Empress is usually pregnant. So there's this energy of I need help. Okay? I'm giving birth to this new era. I need some assistance here. I'd appreciate my soulmate to chip in. Please. Because no wonder I'm about to lose my shit. I need a little help. Or, you know, it could be, you know, vice versa. For some of you guys, I don't know. We're going to read the Empress in reverse and just see what the book has to say about it. It's a lack of growth, I know that. It's a lack of abundance, okay? But with action, I think this is like a sword. Actions will be taken. So anyways, when you get this card in reversed, it is about clouded vision. And someone who is not seeing the beauty that is right in front of them. In this case, a soulmate that is not seeing the value of a divine feminine right in front of them. This is repressed talents manifested in depression and anxiety. Wow, repressed talents. This means someone is not honoring their gifts. Maybe you're not honoring your gifts, but you know, this is about what you want, what you desire, or possibly what your lover desires. And this is about honoring thyself. If you want to do something wonderful with your life, now's the time. If the person you love has a talent and they're not honoring it, you want them to take action and honor it. That's what it means. And this is also about parenting. You know, if someone's not doing the right thing, it's about doing the right thing now. Anyways, this is manifested into depression and anxiety. So this is a bleak and dark mother figure. The need here is to apply kindness and the gentle touch to the painful parts of your life. And the overall message is nurture yourself. And so for a lot of you, you know, like I said in a nutshell, that's mostly what it is. Mostly. What you want more than anything is to nurture yourself. Because when mama's not taking care of mama, mama can't give anything to anybody else. If mama's sick in bed at home, depressed and full of anxiety and worn out, she's got nothing left to offer. So you better hope she has some depression, or how do you say, decompression time. You better hope she's got time to read a book or take a couple hours for like a hot bath, you know, listen to music or sleep better or buy nice things for herself or himself if there's a feminine, you know, that's a man. You know what I mean? But just take care of yourself. This is, anyways, that's what's needed, okay? And y'all know that. Good grief. Sorry. Okay, so this next one here is a challenge. It's going to be a difficult thing. What do you need to conquer? Show me the devil. What's the beast? Oh, damn. Well. Oh. This kind of puts a twist on the reading. We have karmic partner and the 2 of swords in reverse. Damn. For a lot of you guys, the devil is like a literal person. It's a karmic partner. This could be a karmic husband or a karmic wife. This could be a karmic family member. You know, this is a literal person. You know, for some of you guys, the challenge is maybe your soulmate has a karmic partner. There's a 3-party, 1, 2, 3. You know, there could be a 3rd-party situation, and no one's making up their mind and deciding. And so the challenge is you need to pick. You can't have both of us. Or you can't have both of them. Maybe you can't keep a karmic in your life and your soulmate or twin flame. And for others, it's metaphorical. It's not a karmic person. Perhaps it's your karma. Saturn is teaching you to let go of some karmic cycles. And, you know, whatever's been holding you back, making you unsuccessful, stop. Make a decision to knock that shit off. So let's go ahead and read that. This is a distraction and it's discord. It's about not having space or time to think. A need to escape from the world, from your problems and anxieties. So that's, in a little nutshell, for all of you, you need to make time to escape from your world. Like I said, you guys have been bearing the weight of other people's burdens and problems, and you're also bearing the weight of your world. And it's very clear with the Empress in reverse and the 6 of Cups in reverse, with the Moon in reverse, y'all just are just flat out, if you're resonating, not taking good care of yourselves. I'm sorry, but that's the message. If you don't resonate with that, you just don't. That's fine. Okay? But that's your message. Now, if you're that Sag, you're that Scorpio, okay? You're that Cancer or that Leo, listen, right? Maybe even a little Capricorn up in here. Listen, this is a good message for you. You need to conquer your karmic battles. And it starts by taking action on loving yourself more. Don't wait for someone to love you more. Don't wait for your family and friends to just suddenly, whoa, they see out of the illusion that you actually need help. You're actually pulling a lot of weight for them. Don't wait for them to snap out of it and see that truth. They're under an illusion. You make what you do look good and you make it look easy. They're not going to understand. Remember what I said about the Navy SEALs? A lot of people are going to go into this and not make it. They're going to give up. They're going to fall under pressure. They're going to lose their shit. They can't conquer themselves. They sure as shit can't conquer their karmic partners or their karmic battles within self. Some of these people are going to watch this. It's going to go in one ear and out the other, and they're not going to apply any of this information to their life. And they're not going to make it. But you're going to make it. You're going to make it different for you. And you are going to face your devil and your demons. Let's see what the outcome is over here. Four of Cups and contemplation. Rejection again. You're not really sure what you want. The outcome is clarity. You're going to rise above the clouds, because the clouds is your confusion. The clouds is what you thought you wanted. The clouds is these Three of Cups. You thought these 3 cups were going to make you happy. But now you're rising above that and you're learning that actually doesn't make you happy. And Spirit's trying to offer you a cup. So you're going to have that Ace of Cups. You're going to have a love offer. But again, patience. Good things take time. Remember the outcome. Temperance. All good things come to those who wait. Well, you're going to be waiting. And the future is you may be waiting for that cup to come in. But it looks like the cup that is going to come in is a cup that comes after rejection. And a cup that comes after deep meditation. Because again, just like the Empress in reverse, this is someone who didn't see the beauty of who you are. This is someone who didn't appreciate what you did, the sacrifices you made, the beauty of your soul, and the effort it took to do what you did. They don't see it. They don't understand it. And in the future, that person is probably going to be contemplating and rising above the clouds to see some of that truth. An opportunity may be right in front of you in the future. Yet maybe you're not going to be able to see it in the future because you're too distracted in contemplation. This is future. This is maybe from a distraction or maybe even disappointment. It could even be from boredom. But Buddha is under the Bodhi tree. And he's got some closed emotional energy. Sometimes it's impossible to see all of life's opportunities coming at you when you're in that state. Life offers sensory overloads. Yet it is good to practice to remind yourself to stay open for unexpected and outside-the-box opportunities. Use that card's appearance as an opportunity to broaden your vision, your pleasure, and possibly a love that will come in. The question is, will you claim it? I'm going to give you my projection of the future. You're going to be so into meditation and so into stabilization of your emotions and your healing that you may not be very interested in offers. To be honest, it may not be something that you're grasping and wanting. And you're going to be able to say no a lot better now. Because remember, at the beginning of your reading, it was always yes, yes, yes to everything, to everyone. At the end of the day, in your future, you're going to start saying no. And I think that's the biggest message with that Four of Cups. You learn how to reject. You learn how to say no to people. Cancer vibes, again, Four of Cups. You know, you're just like, I can't say yes to everyone all the time. There's no possible way. Oh, thank you, markers, for handling this situation. Okay. I'll need some more tea. We're going to go ahead and see what Spirit says. Source, what do you want to tell everybody? Oh, Page of Swords and separation. Spirit says, even though you've had this very terrible heartbreak that you're healing from, you're learning so much from it. You're a student and you're learning and you're gaining so much knowledge. Also, Page of Swords. You might have a child that is Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius for some of you guys. or you're dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But Spirit says, I will separate what is not brought together by God. Whatever is not brought together by God, I will separate. Whatever is not supposed to be, I will separate. I promise you, this is the top. This is a message from Source. Source says, I will cut and sever and separate that which is not supposed to be in your life and that which is not supposed to be in the lives of the ones that are supposed to be in your life. You can count on me, says Source, to make the right decision. You can count on me because even though we don't talk day to day in person, I'm always watching. I'm always looking. Snoop Dogg, remember, Page of Swords. I'm always looking, I'm always watching. I know what went down. I know why. I know what's happening now, and I know what's going to happen in the future. Can you trust me? Spirit understands your pain and understands your suffering. Spirit just wants you to learn something from that. The Page of Swords is graced with the sharpest mind out of the deck. Nothing escapes this card. Nothing escapes this clever observation. This person reflects the part of the mind that is able to solve riddles and be independent and become fascinated by the possibility of an overexpanding intellect. This is a clever sleuth, a detective mindset, making strategies, reading between the lines, very articulate. Intrigue is afoot. I feel compelled to tell you watch, because Spirit's going to separate a situation from you or with that karmic partner, but Spirit says that challenge, watch, it's going to be separated. Have a little patience. Again, you were brought together with this death card, this guidance card with your person to grow. This is your lesson. Let's get your oracle about how you've grown from the separation. The knowledge that you've gained with your intellect. Okay. Got two cards. One is reversal, number 11. Wow. Whatever was done will be undone. Holy shit. Guys, I have chills. If you were separated from a soulmate, because it's down here in the present, and you guys are coming together, Page of Wands and Page of Swords, 2 pages, which does herald communication. You are going to be brought back together, and Temperance is the fix-it angel. I'm not just making it up here. There is something that's going to be healed and brought back together. It's going to take some time, but there's a separation that's going to be reversed. All right, and the other card is the quickening. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. You know, it doesn't make sense now, but all the puzzle pieces will come together. Everything that happened for a reason. And that's why patience is needed. And the Page of Swords says, watch, we're creating a picture here. You just don't have all the puzzle pieces. And yeah, it sucks that you have to wait, but watch. You know, with patience, good things are going to happen. And it's happening now. So we'll read that. The quickening is about signs. Obstacles that have prevented you from realizing your dreams despite your sincere intentions. The truth is the timing just wasn't right. Wavering faith sometimes can make efforts inconsistent. We may be trying to do too much or overworking due to perfectionism, rather than welcoming help from the universe and being patient. Sometimes we weren't concentrating on vision. We were just hoping that it would manifest magically by itself. but it really required work. The elements in your spread are going to show you the work that you've done to achieve this reversal. So reversal says there's a U-turn. Somebody has accessed information. They have been ready to assess what they've lost and what they've gained. This is a yin-yang card, and it's a duality number. Number 11. The element is air. The phase is ending. Sudden, unexpected changes and results are a reversal of fortune. Look next to the cards around you to show you what the reversal will be. And look at that. The reversal is this Page of Swords, severing the separation. So the separation will be reversed. That's really what I'm seeing here. Reversals are life's U-turns. Sometimes we've headed in a particular direction and it's now being disrupted. Sometimes relationships unexpectedly end and even unexpectedly begin. We need to abandon the old course and shift our focus. During a sudden loss or gain, contemplate. Oh my gosh, and there's another goosebump. See, it says contemplation. And Spirit says contemplate in this deck. Contemplate what the universe has taken from you and why, and what you still possess and why. Reversals reveal what's important in life, and they remind us we are not in control. The universe laughs at our plans and doles out earthquakes or bummer crops with equal interference. Being humble never hurts. Owning whatever we get helps us cope with our loss or our gain. Wow. And there you go. The page says accept responsibility. Source says accept responsibility. That this shit had to happen for reasons unbeknownst to you. Just to make peace with that and have patience. You are going to conquer your demons. You had to learn what you had to learn so you could be a better you. So what do you need to do for self-care? Because that's been the biggest message for my group. Self-care. Spirit, what do we have to do? Show us what the Empress needs to pay attention to. Self-love, self-care. Okay, so I'll take the bottom one here. Ooh, we have 2 cats. Abundance planning, and there's the lucky cat. And look at her. She's writing a journal. She's making plans. She's managing money. She's counting out her cash, and she's thinking about investments and where to put money here and there and how to make money, and she's got a good luck charm. So I like that. You guys need to focus on abundance planning, number 1. And also, and wow, this whole reading was about movies. Watch a movie. And she's got a cup of tea with her cat. If you guys have a cat, cuddle up with your cat and watch a movie. If you have a dog, cuddle up with your dog and watch a movie. If you have a stuffed animal instead of a real pet, cuddle up with that and watch a movie. But these are your advice. You could do this both tonight. Watch a movie and do abundance planning. You guys could totally do this in one shot tonight. And that's what Spirit wants you guys to do. And the T represents peace and taking time out for self. The mantra of this card, my friends, is I am worthy of relaxing. Say it with me 3 times, seriously. I am worthy of relaxing. I am worthy of relaxing. So anyways, movies are a beautiful way to escape reality and go into some fantasy, slip into another culture, or try on a different point of view, or just have entertainment and put yourself into the show. They can be a perfect indulgence when you need some much needed time out from your life, your reality, and just in general being tired and needing to sit back, kick your feet up, be cozy and comfortable with a snack, and veg out. This is a good time for perspective shifts. Make a deep belly laugh or have a good cry. But plan a night to watch a movie by yourself and journal about how it makes you feel. Treat yourself to a solo date, maybe at a movie theater, because you are worth it. Organize a themed movie night with a loved one or even family. And step out of reality into a story, maybe together, even with your pet. Journal prompt, what is your favorite movie from childhood and how does it make you feel? Ah, that's a good one. I like it. Journal prompt, why is your favorite movie from childhood your favorite and how does it make you feel? You guys, my favorite movie from childhood, oh, my favorite. Oh, I'm so torn. It was The Labyrinth and also The Chipmunk Adventure. It's with Alvin and the Chipmunks and the Chipettes. I loved the colors of the cartoon. The pastels, the 80s, the colors, the cars. You know what else I loved about the movie as a child was the neighborhood and the house. It's just weird, but I always wanted to live in a neighborhood or a house like that and have siblings like that. I was a single child till I was about 9.5, so much of my early childhood I wanted siblings. So I really liked that movie. And they were independent, you know, and so my journal prompt would be, I loved the neighborhood, I loved how they lived, I loved how loving the dad was. He was a single parent, ironically. I'm a single parent. Funny how that manifested. But it was about making the most out of a dark situation and always having problems, but turning it around. Things always working out for the good. And a life of adventure. Seeing far off different places, but being independent. And that's why I liked the Chipmunk Adventure. I'm scared of heights, so I would never get in the hot air balloon. But I thought it was a cool story with the hot air balloons racing around the world, and I probably would love to travel. So I loved that in the movie they traveled to different places. And I loved cultures in different places, so that interested me. And you know, The Labyrinth, you guys already know that movie.
Do you mind if I do the car wash in the sink?
Don't make a mess.
I promise.
Okay. You know, and The Labyrinth for me was power. I liked that the Goblin King had power. I had a little crush on him too, probably. But I loved that she was saving her little brother and changing her perspective. It was kind of like an Alice in the Wonderland movie for me. She went into another world and she conquered her fears. She made friends along the way and she was a better person. So it was a transformation story for me and she got empowered. And so anyways, that's a journal prompt for your movie. So think about your childhood movies and why that you like them, okay? So that's what you can do to make yourself feel better today. What's another self-love? Abundance planning. The mantra for this card is, I attract a level of abundance in alignment with myself, worth, and reflective of my generous nature. Oh, so that's interesting, being generous. And you are generous. Throughout this whole reading, you've been very generous. It says here that your financial health is an essential aspect of your overall wellness and practice. It's time for you to take a closer look at how you're spending, saving, and making money. To begin, review all of your bank accounts, investments, and credit cards, as well as any loans that you're carrying. Doing so will help you get clear on your financial status. Then make a practical plan to lower your expenses and increase your income and savings and repay your debts. An excellent place to start is at your local bank or with a financial advisor. Work with your bank or advisor to optimize your accounts to have the lowest fees and the highest interest rates possible. In addition, you can get set up with automatic bill pay, transfer monthly deposits into savings accounts, and begin consolidating any debt that you may be carrying. On the other side of your financial abundance equation is generating money. When you put your energy towards this, you'll often find new ways to do so. If you're working, this can be achieved by negotiating a raise at your current position or maybe taking on a second job. Consider applying for a promotion at this time or a side gig, or educating yourself on a new topic or skill that could generate some income. If you're an entrepreneur, look into raising your fees or your prices, developing new marketing strategies, and expanding your product offerings, as well as other ways to increase your margins. This is not a time to pull back your money and start not applying it to the things you applied it before, such as a church, how do you say, like, what is the church offering, a church offering? It's not pulling back on that. It's not stopping the donating that you give to, like, children who are hungry or in need, or donating to your local shelter, or, you know, if you're subscribed, like, to my channel, or maybe a book, you know, club, or a learning, you know, class, you know, something that's for you. It's not about pulling back your money and unsubscribing to things that better you, because that's a lack mentality. When you unsubscribe or you pull back from your charity work to save, that is a lack mentality. It's, I don't have enough to do all of this. And that is where people get stuck in a financial mess. They start thinking, I don't have enough. I need to pull back. The energy should be, I have enough. And to give and generate new forms of income to make more money. So this is about making more money. And sometimes that's investing in yourself. Stay at your gym. Don't pull back from your gym membership because you think that's a way to save money. You know, if you're going to take money away from your gym membership, are you buying gym equipment at home? There needs to be a substitute. You know, don't pull money back from what you eat. Maybe just eat better, eat wiser, but don't cut your spending. See, there's something that people do very wrong in this day and age, and it's cutting spending. That's an old school, the depression mentality where I just don't have enough. I have makes more money the more you need it. So even if you have debt, don't feel like I have to claim bankruptcy and pull away and I'm just in debt and I'm screwed. Think of a way to generate income to pay that debt off. You see, that's how Saturn works, through hard work, dedication, and being in service of others. And I can promise you, the more you donate, the more you give to yourself, the more you're charitable to people, and the more you stay subscribed, or the more you support others, the more you're going to financially give yourself, because it's a little donation into your karmic piggy bank. And it's trust, and it's devotion, and it's faith. And it creates good karma. It creates the energy of giving, not taking. And giving is so much better, because the one that gives from their basket is the one that gathers in their basket. And so think of yourself as depositing little good luck charms wherever you're donating and giving. So when you're doing abundance planning, I mean, if you have a stupid subscription, like, you know, a subscription to Red Bull, you know, it's like bad for your health. Or, you know, if you're wasting a lot of money on cigarettes, yeah, I could see how pulling that back and making some cuts would be smart. Or if you have an alcohol problem and not buying beer every week, I can see how that cutting back is good. But when it's something good for yourself or good for other people, don't cut back. You know what I'm saying? because that need is still there. And you just saying, oh, this month is a little tight, or I really don't like this subscription, or I really don't like this, I'm just going to pull back. You're cutting your nose to smite your face. You're taking, not giving. And the one that takes loses. They don't gather. And so you're going to notice like a hardship. So when you're doing your abundance planning, I always say it's good to invest in other people or your learning or good areas. That's going to be a part of creating abundance. Saturn wants you to be in service of others. So whatever way you can find, whether it's helping a neighbor, buying things for the homeless, subscribing to someone's, subscriptions, buying Girl Scout cookies, or, whatever. Like when you put a little money out there to donate, it's good for you. Saturn really loves when you give to the elderly also, or the wounded or disabled. So if you guys could find money to give to people that are disabled, like a Wounded Warriors Project, or just, I don't know, just sick people, sick kids. If you can find a way to give, that would be wonderful. Saturn would really bless you for that. Even the elderly, if you buy the elderly cake, like little morning, coffee cakes, and you had an elderly, neighbor, or, a grandparent of yours, or, whenever you serve the elderly, Saturn really thinks kindly on you. Helping the elderly is a very, very good karma. Saturn does represent the elderly, the weak, and the disabled. So when you give to that, believe me, Saturn will make sure that he blesses you. That's good karma. It really is. Anyways, that's your message, guys. That is your message. I love you. Thank you for watching. We're going to get into the 22s now. It is a closed list. Okay. I have 9 people. I have room for 1 more. If somebody wants to be a part of that, you can. But I just have room for 1 more. I said I would do up to 10, maybe 15 people today. But since the video went so long, we're at 92 minutes, I think I should just keep it at 10 or less. All right? And if you're interested in getting that reading for yourself, it is at Cash App. Money symbol, let that shit go, 1111. Okay. All right, so Celtic Cross, I'm going to go ahead and use my normal tarot. Can you guys just take a little pit stop, a little intermission? I need to get some more tea. I am fresh out, and I know if I'm going to do these readings, I really need to have some tea. So give me a second. I'll be right back. The water's already hot. I just have to pour it. So give me a moment. Thank you. All right. Little intermission. So we are at 95 minutes. Markers, figure that out. I don't know what that exactly is in hours and minutes. I could sit here and do the math, but I'm not. I think it's 35 minutes, an hour and 35 minutes. Yeah. Okay, Mariah. All right, guys, so I've got my list already prepared. This is the Celtic Cross, 22's readings. Can you please bring my charger?
Yeah.
It's on life support. So I've got 9 people here on the list. I've got Kelsey K. I've got Patrice B. I've got Markers. I've got Transformation Queen. I have Ember K with an E, Ember. I have Lola P. I have Jeffrey T. and Selah M. and Tammy. All right, so that is the list in order who has paid to participate in the 22 Celtic Cross readings today. Oh, goodness.
You didn't see that?
Can you plug that in for me?
Yeah.
Thank you. Wish my daughter luck, guys. She is going to be taking a test for the permit for driving very soon, which is making me a nervous wreck. But she's actually a very good driver. So I know she'll pass it. All right, thank you. All right, guys. So anyways, let's get into this. Oh, I haven't even started shuffling. I'm just going to say for whoever's going first, the King of Wands came up in reverse. Okay? And that's crazy because there is a lot of frustration there. So I feel like with this King of Wands in reverse, there's a lack of confidence. And there's frustration. And there's ego. There's a lot of ego involved. Okay. Kira, I'm a little confused about the tab thing. I don't really have tabs for people. I don't know what you mean. And I don't want like everyone else to think that they have tabs. You know, see them, I also paid, I also. I'm going to have a billion alsos. And they're all going to want that, and that doesn't work for me. So no, I can't do a 22 for a tab, because if I do it for you, I'm going to have to do it for about 100,000 other alsos. So let's not. But Kira, I can definitely pull some cards for you after another reading for sure. Okay? I'll see if I might be able to do that for you. Not today, but another time. I hope you understand why I can't, because you've already seen it's just going to trickle, and there's going to be a lot of that. So I couldn't possibly, because I just literally couldn't. If I could, if I literally had the time and the energy and, you know, to do everyone like that, I would, but I just don't. So I'm sorry. Okay, so we're going to start with Kelsey K. Kelsey K, Celtic Cross. 1 hour and 38 minutes. Kelsey K. Oh yeah, Kira, I know. Thank you for letting me know again. I need to be on that. I delivered somebody else's, so I know I'm going to deliver yours. And I'm on it. It's just we've been sick. It's been a lot going on. So thank you for your comments in the thread, and I am on it. Okay, I do have a tablet, and I do have a planner, and I do have a list of people that I have to get to very quickly, and I'm doing it as quickly as possibly that I can. So I'm on it, and I'm going to be on track. So don't worry. No one's been forgotten, that's for sure. And you're going to be very, very pleased and very, very happy with your readings. So those are going to be really on point. The people that did the Christmas special, you guys got the year projection for January, so it's the whole year projection month by month. For February, you got the love reading, okay, the romance soulmate love reading, which also includes like a soulmate looking at your person from my perspective as a soulmate. And then March, you're going to be getting a abundance reading on what you can do to create more wealth and abundance for yourself. And I am lighting a candle with those readings for the people that did the Christmas special. So believe me, your reading is well worth the wait. It's not forgotten. And I'm getting those together to mail out to you. And so they're going to be perfect. I've already done half of it. I just need to finish the other half for March and get on that. So I am, don't worry, don't worry. It's going to be very great. And you're still going to have it every month from here forward. Okay, so anyways, with Kelsey K. All right. So bottom of the deck, Kelsey, is 4 of Pentacles in the upright, which is extremely abundant. There's a certainty about money for you. Abundance is with you. Be careful you don't turn into stinginess. You know, don't feel like you're getting so much, you're doing so well that you have to hide it away or keep it in savings or not spend it, not give it. You know, just that stinginess. Worrying about money could also be a concern. Feeling the need to protect your money. So this is Taurus energy, and there's a lot of stubbornness involved with this. It's what's mine is mine. And you might be dealing with a very stubborn Taurus. You could be. But this is about feeling certain and stable about life. And it's under lock and key. So there's a lot of protective energy for you overall, underall. Oh, I forgot one card. Okay. Now let's see what your situation is personally. So you're dealing with a struggle, conflict, and competition. A lot of competition. You're having to compete. You might be competing for a job offer right now, or competing for more money, or like feeling like everything's against you to finally be grounded and stable. You're fighting to get your abundance. And possibly if you love an earth sign, you might be fighting for your earth sign. What's crossing you is the 8 of Swords. And this is kind of stuck in your mind and stuck in your head. This is not being able to get out of a certain train of thought. This is feeling like you don't have any control over your thoughts, but you really do. You do have control over your thoughts. You're going to have to be strong and conquer yourself, because you're not as stuck as you think you are. You're not, as suffering as much as you think you are, Kelsey. This is just a thought that you have, but it's really not real. You also may be feeling like you're constrained or constricted by an air sign. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius may be making you feel stuck, unable to move, unable to change. You might also be dealing with someone who is a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, in which they feel stuck in a situation, even though they're not. Or they may be stuck in a certain way of thinking about you, and they shouldn't be. So that could also be the conflict that you're in right now. In your past position, Kelsey, you have the Page of Swords. This is being cunning, being smart, being that detective, right? Figuring information out, learning something. You got some information in the past. And to be honest, I don't think it was pleasing information. And again, you're dealing with this air sign. And so you're learning who someone really is. And you're just like, what is your problem? Bottom of the pile here is the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. This is a good sign. This is coming out of a financial worry. This is finally getting help. The universe is coming through. You're getting out of the dark night of the soul. You're coming out of abandonment. You're coming out of a struggle. Spirit's like you're getting away from that and you're not alone. So help is on the way. All right. What is in the near upcoming future for you? 5 of Cups in the upright for you. This is sadness. It's regret. This isn't near. This is like next week. So this isn't a year down the road, okay? This is very recent, very new to come, near future, okay? Like, it's close. And so by next week, you're probably going to be feeling down in the dumps, sad, at a loss, having a lot of regrets, not understanding why someone rejected you, not understanding why someone feels so stuck, even though they're not feeling like they're fighting hard enough for you. And I think that's a lot of it. You're thinking, why aren't you fighting for me? Why aren't you fighting for me? You're going to lose me. Everything I've given you, everything I've done for you, you're going to lose. Why would you do that? Why would you want to gamble our love away? And that's just how you feel. Like, you're just sad because someone's throwing away what you feel is a beautiful connection. How do you see the situation? Another 5 of swords in reverse. You're not going to be fighting anymore. You're tired of fighting. It gets you nowhere. This is back and forth, again with this air sign, constantly draining you, constantly taking from you, making you feel stressed, and you're done. You know, that 5 of swords is I don't plan on fighting with you ever again. I don't plan on debating this any further. You know, this is sidestepping sometimes in a dramatic situation, and to be honest, not getting drawn into this other person's bullshit and not trying to be in their business. This is avoiding a situation that once upon a time would have tangled you up, drained your batteries, drained your account, drained your life force. And you're not doing it anymore. You're evolving past it. This is kind of honestly like a sad fuck this. This is a sad fuck this. I learned a lot about who you were. Thanks for showing me your true colors. I fought for you and you didn't fight for me. You're going to lose me and you're going to be sorry and you're going to be regretful. You're going to wish you didn't turn your back on me. You're going to wish you didn't treat me the way you did, because someday I'm going to be so on top of the world. I'm going to have all my shit together. I'm going to be so up there, and boy, are you going to wish you were a part of that. But I'm not going to be a part of your drama anymore. You can keep it. You can have it. How does this person see your situation? The Strength card in reverse, Leo. Strong Leo vibes with the 5 of Wands. Maybe this person sees you as a Leo, or maybe you guys have like a Leo Venus or something. But this person sees you as weak, stepped on, stepped all over. Oh, Quita, I got your message there. Okay, so you're on the list. And there's nobody else, okay? Quita is the number 10. Markers, just let everyone else know that it's a closed list now. Okay, so Quita, I got your message, girl. Get some more tea. And I think you're like, boy, are you confused? You think I'm the weak one? Do you know how much balls it takes to put up with someone that takes advantage of you, uses and abuses you? Do you know how strong you have to be, just like this card from earlier? To put up with someone's shit and smile about it and act like everything's fine even though it's not? You don't have any idea the strength that it takes to hold back my tongue and not lash out at you and let you have the truth. You have definitely held back on letting someone verbally have it, because they have certainly taken advantage of you, probably more than once, okay? And it's very sad that you have to stop with their shit and just stop. And you know they're going to miss you, they're going to need you, and they're going to regret it, but you have to do what you have to do. And you're just kind of laughing at this person like, wow, you think I'm weak because I've put up with your shit? It takes a strong person to put up with your shit and not let you hear the truth. In fact, you want to tell them, I've gone easy on you. If anything, I've gone extremely easy on you. It could have been so much more worse. What you deserve is not what you got. That's kind of, I think, how you feel, Kelsey. What is your challenge? More Leo. You might be facing a Leo, or maybe you're a Leo, I don't know. But this Sun card in reverse, is about letting go of your major desire. You know, letting go of how you thought it should be, what you thought it needed to be, what made you happy. It's also about your plans. Your plans are not going to work out the way you thought they would. And it's sad to see them go. It's a sad day. The challenge is to deal with disappointment. You know, because in the upright, it's about shining, about being positive, and about being confident. You know, but when it's in reversed, it's about your plans that have been destroyed, the setbacks that you went through with this love, or this situation, or this person, you know what I mean? It's about taking a deep breath and rethinking your situation, which is the real challenge. How are you going to deal with the situation now? What are you going to do now after the storm is gone? And it's time for you to look at the bright side at this challenging point. Looking for the light in the dark, searching out the good in this bad situation or this person that is so difficult. And it's about letting it go and just being free, not being attached to worrying about this person. Listen, Kelsey, you've been really, really fucking fighting for this person. And I cannot believe this individual did not see how much you were ready to go to bat for him or her, whoever this is. But you were fighting so hard for their better good. You wanted to drag them out of misery, out of poverty, out of a lack mentality, out of a spiritual deprivation. Like, you were really trying to help someone. And all they did was spit in your face and laugh about it and make a joke about it. They made what you were trying to do so much more difficult. Instead of just saying thank you and learning and growing with you, they fought you like a little child, tooth and nail. Every time you tried to do something good for someone, I feel like instead of getting a thank you, it was, I didn't ask you to do it. Why are you here? What do you want? Like, they were just childish and unappreciative. And you're actually a very abundant giver. And you're like, you know, what I have, I cherish. And I shared that with you. I shared what was important to me with you. You took it and you spat on it and you just tossed it away like it was nothing. And maybe that's how this person treated you personally. Maybe this person just treated you like you were nothing. And you're just like, wow, I can't believe you just threw me away as if I was just trash. You know, and that's very sad, Five of Cups. You know, looking back at a love life or a family member or just a situation in general, whatever it is for you, and facing the truth that someone just wasn't emotionally there and they were not competent, they were acting like a child, that is so hurtful. Anyways, I think you're just shocked. Let me see if I can fix my chat. Are you guys here? Because, shit. I don't see any chat. My chat just went to crap. I don't know what happened, but it went really fast, like, and then it just stopped. So I don't know what's happening. Maybe the video's going too long, but I'm sure you guys are there. But the chat is being weird. Crap, I may have to switch out the video because I don't know if it's actually working. Let's see. I don't think that even helped. Well, I'm just going to trust you're here. That's all I can do. Because the chat is not showing up for me. Anyways, we're going to continue going, okay? So, all right, we're going to get over lost dreams, Kelsey. The last card here for the final outcome is standing up for yourself. You may have been quiet as a church mouse, Eight of Swords, in the past. You may have let people talk a lot of shit and gossip behind your back. You may have let just this person put you down and treat you some type of way. But in the future, your lion is going to roar. You're not going to put up with this person's shit anymore, or these people, or whoever this is. A lot's going to come at you. and you're going to have to defend yourself. I know you've got the strength to do it. Just know that you're righteous. You have the higher ground. You're in the seat of righteousness. And don't worry about the gossip and what other people want to tell you. Oh, you can't hear and see me. Uh-oh. Okay.